Fucking what? Minasan. Today, I don't really know what I wanted to draw. So, but I had an idea that I remembered that I wanted to do yesterday. And with this, I'm gonna show you how to shade. How to do quick shading on a character. But first, we need to do a sketch. And for this sketch, I wanted to rework my character. This is my character. Everybody say hello to Soleil. This is Soleil. Everybody say hello. Hello, Soleil. This is also Soleil. This is also Soleil. Anyway, there's lots of Soleil that I have drawn. And today I want to rework her design a bit. Because I just read a webcomic yesterday named Jungle Juice. And I did some other fan art for a character named Umbra, and they had that trick and that thing, and I wanted to redesign her. But without being too long, let's get into the video. Alright, here we go, let's get into it. Woohoo! Hey, woohoo! Like Ross draws. And what am I saying? Anyway, speed art. The sketch is done. Spend like an hour on it or something. Darken that shit. Put it all dark. Okay, we don't want any like stupid shit around like this. Cover everything up. Alright. Now we're gonna add all those layers of trial sketches before we don't need them. You can name that one sketch, line art, whatever you want. This one is gonna be named whatever. Alright, and this one is gonna be named the color. Cause I like naming my layers. You know what? We're gonna be more try to make it even better. Okay, right. So now you have this. You're gonna select the silhouette. Okay, so we're done with the thing. Oh shit! I forgot the hand. Anyway, so what the goal here is now we're gonna. Oh fuck, forgot my lines. Alright. Alright, so now that we have the silhouette from behind, we can start coloring it. So just let me fix the cloth right there. Okay, right. So this color thing, right? We're gonna color on it, and we can use clipping mask. And press Alt. It's gonna clip the mask to the thing. And what that does basically, when you press Alt and clips it to the layer beneath, and that layer beneath, now you can like color on this layer, right? And it won't go over like it will only color the pixels that are not alpha, so not transparent. And now you can move that layer around and will stay inside the layer. So that's pretty cool, right? So we're gonna use that to color. So I'm gonna use the lasso tool, use the brush or the fill tool, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with coloring the thing. And so we back, baby. We finished the the coloring thing. So now what we do is you grab all of those suckers here. Look at that. I'm gonna show you from closer. Okay. Nice. Anyway, ignore the noise in the background. Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, so you take all of those layers, right? And you put it in a group. Shut up! My God! Turn your volume off. Anyway, look at that. So I put 2 layers above the group, and I clip them to the group, so that now everything that is contained within the group, I can. All right, let me cut the sound. All right, we're better now. So if you hear me laughing, it's because of those idiots. Now, So I have a group, and those groups contain pixels, right? And now those layers on top, which are clipped, you can either use Alt and click beneath, or click like that and go like convert. Like, how do you do that? It's create a new mask, whatever, clipping mask. It's here. And you can do that with Alt, so that's quicker. So now you put one on multiply. So in my it's produit, but you're in your computer it's multiply. Probably. And the other one is color density, so color dodge. So first off, we want to focus on giving a mood to the scene. What mood do you want? So you can change it afterwards, but so in this case, I'm gonna choose a sort of like dark tone, like dark what is it called? Brown tone. There you go, that thing. So I'm just not gonna. I don't want it to be that that dark, so I'm gonna press Control U, which is gonna open the tint changer, and it's basically gonna shift the tone here, and with it is gonna shift the thing, like the tone of the light. So as you can see, the lighter I put it, the brighter it becomes, the less shadow there is. And then I can change the saturation to make it more, to impact it more, and I can also change the tint. That's why it's so useful, is because you can like change it after. If you like go back to your drawing, it's like, actually I don't want a sunset tone, I would like more like a moonlight. And so you can do that in there. So in this case, I want something a bit brighter, because this is might be a bit too hard of a shadow. And then on this one, you can like grab whatever color you want. You can grab another color from here, but I recommend you stay within the same tone. So if you use, for example, a brown background based on the orange hue, I recommend you use a orange tone or a brown tone to like go over your drawing with the color dodge. And when you're gonna add this, look at the lighting it's gonna give. And that's how you see all the webtooners out there draw their comic. It's basically with one tone, like that, with color dodge and multiply. Now I want to refine this a bit, and I'll check you guys in a few when I refine it a bit, and then I'm going to show you one last step to make your drawing pop out. And so I think we're done for the first part. Now, this is where the cool trick comes in. Basically, you can change that lighting around. So this is not like the best piece ever. I took like maybe an hour in total to finish that one. And I didn't really feel inspired that much. It doesn't look bad, but it could be looking great better. Maybe I'll modify it at the end or on my Instagram. Follow me over there, by the way. Anyway, so now the cool thing about it is that you can now change the mood. So let's say I want her to be in a nightclub. There you go. Put some pink thing here, and now you can add some pink light like this on top of her. And wow, now it looks like she's in a nightclub or whatever. You can even add like hang on. To that there. Nightclub. Boom. And now she's walking on the people. Okay, imagine she's over there, right? If you want to like integrate this character into the image, all you have to do, duplicate the background, right? And you're gonna blur that shit out like really hard, like woo, like a lot. Blur it a lot, like that. Boom. Now your background is all blurry, right? And you're gonna use that as the multiply layer. Like that, and so it's gonna take the ambience of the nightclub, and look, it just fits in. And then the light you can see is somewhat white pinkish. You can make it like that, right? And if you want to like see how it's only white over there and then it's pink here, lock the transparency so they like can draw over it, right, without going over the lines. And now you can grab your pink color, like really hard pink, and put it only on this side. And now look at that, it looks like she's almost in the picture, but very big. Anyway, you can do that. That helps you. Now, one last trick that I'm going to show you to make your art really pop out and look somewhat 3D. I'm gonna take all of that out, right? Keep those in. You can add you can add another layer of multiply. Boom, like that. Grab some color, like a dark brown color is generally very good. Take those out. Only keep that layer with the multiply. And here you're gonna disable all of those color layers, so you only have that thing here. And then you can put on this thing. I don't know what it is. Soft light, maybe, I don't know. And now, everywhere there's a fold, not because of any light direction, we're not talking cast shadows here. We're talking ambient occlusion, like the little shadow you have in between your fingers. That's what we're gonna use. So I know, for example, where is there, like, what part of the body could there be a fold at? Let's see. Here we have a fold, for example, right? Take the airbrush. Oof. You put some airbrush in. Here, there's like a slight angle, so it's gonna be a bit darker over there, and there's the arm in front of the thing, so it's gonna automatically create some sort of shadow. So you're gonna want to select this, right? Boom, and you can add just a slight touch of shadow, not too hard, just a slight. And just with that simple touch, is gonna do so much for your art. Let me show you an example. All right, let me show you an example. Okay, so this one is just line art. This one is with the shadows, ambient occlusion and stuff. This does so much for the 3D-esque of your drawing. So everywhere there's a small fold and stuff, we're gonna add some of that ambient occlusion. Here, for example, in the little crack of the shirt, folds and stuff. All of those parts, we're gonna add some shadow. So in the hair too, because the hair is close to the neck, and this whole thing is a big fold. And you gotta think of everything as folds, right? Everything is somewhat of a big fold. So in between like the hair and the head and the shoulders, it's a fold technically. So you're gonna go in there and add your shadow in. There you go, look how 3D that looks. Look how 3D that looks. Beautiful. Right, let's add the color back in. And now that looks way... I think we Gucci, and with a technique you can always add a secondary light. Like let's say there was a red pole in front of her, right? Boom, boom, boom. Alright, like a very red light here, right there. You can add that red light in there, on top of everything that's already there. And then you just have to, I don't know, sculpt it like, oh, look at that red light in front of me, right? You can always do that. And if you want to add a flare or whatever, yeah, you can always just add new things in. I think for the moment it looks good. It's okay. It's all right. And I think we're gonna end this tutorial on this part. So to go over everything very quickly, you do the color. You do the sketch, and you grab the silhouette. You add the colors on top of it with clipping mask. Clipping mask is a very, very important part of this process. You add your multiply layer that gives the mood of your piece, right? You add your color dodge. Then you can sculpt it more using another multiply layer, only coloring in the folds and stuff. Put the thing back on, and then is just bouncing light. That I don't know what that is, and that is for the eyes. So yeah, that's all you need. All you need to know about color dodge and multiply for shading. You're welcome. Now you have to subscribe to me. It's written in somewhere in the contract. If you don't, you go to heck. It's not exactly hell. It's just a bad place. And basically in heck, all you have is like Legos. The floor is made of Legos. You can't walk 10 meters without knocking your little toe in the corner of furniture. and yeah, there's only earbuds never really work, have terrible connection.